This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Shamrocks of Rio de Janeiro taking on the Detroit Lions. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
70, hop 70. Crack all 80.
Again, it's Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Two things to watch. First, his strength in being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Inside handoff, Henry. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Ready.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Ready. Check, Bobcat.
Stroud looking to change the play. Running left, it's Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide. And he is going to have the Lions first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. But Charles, what a rookie season he had catching the football, over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020, 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year 1.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Smash Broncos. Ready.
Now a give, right side. Forbes. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Stroud. Flushed out right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's third and long.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Panther 11. Panther. Hurt. Check. Hurt. Let go.
Stroud here on third and long. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Go check. Cowboy 80. Unlock right. Let's go.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Right there. Hurt.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
On third down, Forbes. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to 25 there. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Check mash. 60 Bison.
They'll keep it on the ground. Forbes. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The last two plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Stroud on 3rd down now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Succop's kick is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Let's go. Viking 18.
They started on the ground with Eckler. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Once more, here's Eckler. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Ready?
3rd and 8. Now Fields. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a gain of 16 and give them a first down as well.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Let's go now.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Eckler now between the tackles. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cut 19, cut 19.
Back to throw, Fields. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. 2nd down and 6 now. A run with Mostert up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Fields. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
Three. Check, Bobcat. Ready.
Stroud completes this out wide. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Panther streak. Go, Reed, go.
A handoff, running left, Henry. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And now an audible here into something else. On first down, Forbes. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Third and 4.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Hurt. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. He's going to sling this deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Hurt.
The quick throw complete into the flat out left. And in for the Lions, touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. You talk about rookies having big statistical years. He had a boatload of these in the regular season, more than 1 per game. And now he has his first here in the playoffs.
And we know the guys on the other side of the field were hoping that he would be intimidated by playing in the postseason, but they can just let that go because he's as confident as they come. And I know that he believes that that's the first of many playoff touchdowns that he's going to have as his career progresses.
Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They can really use some momentum before they head into halftime. Here's Fields. Caught here by Griffin. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here is 3rd and 5. Here's Fields. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Succop's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And I think he was able to get back on it. He was. So they will get the ball after all, but that could have been a disaster. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
And quickly, they get to the line. Play action. It's Fields. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
2nd and 10.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Slant. Ready.
Up the middle with Eckler. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're going to go. It's Fields. Going up top. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Down 2 scores. I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. It didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, it must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
They'll run on first down. Forbes. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Forbes. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Hey, check that, street.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he found that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. Henry again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Derrick Henry. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Lions continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
Check mash. Street. Ready.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball.
That's caught inside the 20.
Boom.
Still fighting through tackles. And all the way in for the touchdown. Trey Palmer, 77 yards. And the Shamrocks get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They begin with Henry. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Pat the street, pat the street.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
Go, Riggs, go.
On 1st down, Forbes, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Now a give, right side. Forbes. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Broncos. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check, hurt.
They'll keep it on the ground. Forbes. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
On 3rd down, Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
Hurt. Right there, hurt. Go.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. So potentially a turning point here in the third quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines. Tackle him. Second guy in, tackle the ball.
Let's go. Buffalo 18.
Following the fumble recovery, Fields. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
19 tight. Cut 19. 18, pioneer.
Now it's Fields. Open man, it's Palmer. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Let's go now.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Fields now to throw. He'll get this to Eckler. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Cowboy 80.
On first down, it's Fields. Steps away. Throw left side taken in by Palmer. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Here we go, here we go.
Slot man moves right. On 2nd down, Eckler. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw is Fields. And it's caught. Touchdown. Trey Palmer with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Shamrocks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Big Lion. Go.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 14 times. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A 1st down carry for Henry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Check smash, check smash. Hurt, hurt.
A give to Henry. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Stroud looking to change the play.
Check, Panther. Street.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. He's got the lead, and there he goes. Touchdown, Detroit. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point put through by Succop, and the lead now up to 14. gets Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Come on.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Second Pirates. Warriors, 17. Ready.
Looking to throw. Fields. Flush to his right. And some room to maneuver. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
79 Broncos.
From the gun, here's Fields. Steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18.
To throw again. Fields. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down. Fields has to have this one. That is caught. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 23. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. Fights loose. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Third and 9 here.
Dragon 60. 19 Lions. Ready.
They'll run again. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 127 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line. Yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
Panther Street. Panther Street. Alert. Alert. Go, Reed. Go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. This is 1st and 10.
Trap 50, trap 50.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Finding Samuel. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Here's first down. On first down, Fields. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the fourth. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
The Lions stay alive as we say thanks for watching, and so